Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to a voting day, no election day special of the Clubhouse Sports. We're coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys before the G voting day. So please vote while you're at your own risk if you want to, guys. I'll tell you guys about the fact that the G-Men got robbed of a defensive pass interference call. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that so we got here. Well, Trent Brown's out of the hospital. Juju Smith-Schuster and Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner, they got fined $5,000 for the sock rule that shows their skin near the legs, by the way. The NFL is going to be asking rule on the benches and on pregame and postgame. Get you guys to that for sure. And John Elway has COVID. Cassidy Randolph drops a restraining order against Colton Underwood. Isaiah Ford goes to the pass. And the Dolphins, they get a 2022 seventh round pick. The NFL expands the team benches, that is, by the way. Louisville's going to have a multi-year men's basketball for the I'll tell you who those 9 teams are, by the way. And the main brother wishes out to Amber Nova, Andrade, John Shuster, Kendall Jenner, Dolph Lundgren, and all the others out there. And that's all the news I'll have for today, buddy. I will start thinking, and also the fact that Delonte West, he was doing kayaking and frisbee golf on his road to recovery. So that's all the news I will have for today, buddy. First, I'm going to start things off with the fact that the G-Men, they got robbed, that they lost their defensive pass interference call after they lost to the Tompa Bay Bucs 25-23. It's only by 2 points. 2 points in that game. 2 points. So Danny Dimes had 25 of 40 catches and attempts, 266 passing yards, 2 touchdowns and interceptions, 3 sacks and carries, 20 rushing yards. Golden Tate was 1 of 1 catches and attempts. 18 Gallman had 12 carries, 44 rushing yards, 1 reception, and 18 receiving yards. Alfred Morris had 8 carries and 28 rushing yards. Sterling Shepard had 8 receptions and 74 receiving yards. Evan Engram had 1 carry, 9 rushing yards, 5 receptions, and 61 receiving yards. Darius Slayton had 5 receptions and 56 receiving yards. Tompa Bay was 28-40 catches and attempts, 279 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 sacks. Negative one rushing yard. Leonard Fournette had 15 carries, 52 rushing yards, 3 receptions, 19 receiving yards. Gronkinator had 4 receptions, 41 receiving yards. Ronald Jones II has 7 carries, 23 rushing yards, 4 receptions, and 23 receiving yards. Mike Evans had 5 receptions and 55 receiving yards. And Jayden Mickens had 5 receptions and 36 receiving yards. Everybody. And also just this, by the way, Antoine Winfield Jr., he was flagged on a 2-point conversion, that is, after he collided with Dion Lewis of the G-Men in the end zone. The ball hit on Antoine's back. No defensive pass interference was made there. The only times defensive pass interference is when it is has to be early and the wide receiver has the ability to make the catch. The G-Men got robbed this game. On that 2-point conversion, are you serious? That game would have been tied. Instead, look, the ref made a bad call. It was a really bad call. The Bucs should not even have won that game, say the Raiders on that note. And that game should have been tied. It would have been tied, but it's not. So the G-Men right now are 1-7. I mean, look, the G-Men, I mean, they're dumpster right division. I mean, they are pretty good on offensive defense, by the way, but they're not winning a lot of games. I am surprised they're improving on their offense and on the defense side. But clearly the wins and the losses, the record is not looking good right now. I can tell you that right now. So would I be the star just saying that there's no way the G-Men are going to have a lot of games, win a lot of games? They won't. They got Washington this coming on Sunday, by the way. So G-Men are going to beat the Washington football yet again. That's all I'm going to say right there, everybody. So G-Men, they would have won that game. It would have been tied. So remember when Daniel Jones, by the way. He got his first win against the Bucs. That was last year when James Winston was on there. But last night was no different because Tompa Bay is there. So clearly, G-Man, they were pretty close to getting that win. I'm pretty surprised myself. I thought the game was gonna be over. Except that the thing is, 2-point conversion. That should have been a defensive pass interference. Like, are you kidding me? You can clearly see the ball just hit him on his hand, on Antoine Winfield's hand or his shoulder, and on his back. This is ridiculous. It's pathetic. It shouldn't have counted. It's just uncalled for. So G-Man, that's uncalled for. Really, that defensive pass interference, it should have been reviewed. And honestly, if they switched the call, that would have been defensive pass interference. That was not. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not too pleased about that. Another thing I want to get down to, by the way, Trent bounced out of the hospital after he had a IV incident after when air went through his bloodstream during pregame. By the way, he's out of the hospital now. Wishing experience. That was during pregame, by the way. So those breaks out to him. Wish a speedy recovery. And obviously he's out of the hospital for now. He's doing well, and that's all there is to you. Everybody on that note. Also, another news that Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner, they got fined $5,000 over socks that were showing their legs, by the way. And that did not, they violated the sock policy, and they can appeal this decision. So that's all I can say on that note. Also, another Wisconsin versus Purdue game's been canceled due to the coronavirus case that's surrounding Wisconsin, and that game's been canceled, and as we all know it. So not looking good there. Also, another news I want to get down to, by the way, Cassie Randolph has dropped the restraining order again and the investigation against Colin Underwood. Now, Colin says Cassie asked the court to drop the restraining order and the investigation, despite reaching the agreement to address the any of Cassie's issues or concerns. Cassie didn't do anything wrong. That is, she acted in good faith, by the way. And as he says, I appreciate everyone's respect out of privacy regarding this issue, by the way. So if you guys remember, Cassie Randall, she filed a restraining order against Colin Underwood for putting a tracking device underneath her car, by the way. And they may have gotten into a bit of an incident, by the way. So really can't figure that. Obviously, that it was a big issue right there. They weren't supposed to see each other. But she wasn't allowed to, but now she's not allowed to file a restraining. She can't refile a restraining order for sure, by the way. Because of the fact that now that she's right behind him, there's nothing more to it. And needs to say that that's all there is just for now on that note. So she can't refile it for sure. And that's all there is. That's all there is to it. Trying to wear all these other things, probably tracking her parents, harassing texts, and all the other issues that were made. And that is all there. That's all there is to it. To say the release on that note. So the restraining order against Colin Underwood, that's been dropped for now, and the investigation, that's been dropped as well. So they moved on, and hopefully these issues won't occur any longer. And that is all gotta say on that note. So there's another more to it right there, everybody. Also, other news I want to get down to, by the way, that Andy Dalton is on the COVID-19 reserve list, by the way. It's very unclear why he did not test positive for coronavirus, and it's very unclear about that. So that's what they don't know for sure. And that's all there is. Also, another news that Isaiah Ford to the Pats. The Dolphins, they get a 2022 7th-round pick, by the way. So that's big surprising news there. Others I want to get down to, by the way, the NFL has expanded the team benches area and masking requirements on game days. The NFL is mandating face masks for all players during pregame and postgames interactions, either on the field or on the other side of the bed or on the locker room. By the way, the NFL recommends their use on the sideline for any players not on the field or entering the game, by the way. So the NFL that is there, they are, however, mandating the face mask requirements. By the way, that's going to be worn on benches. But I think essentially they probably won't wear it during games, I guess. So that's all there is to it. So that is all there is you need to know, everybody, on that note. So big deal there. So keep yourself safe, everybody. Wash your hands at all times and keep yourself safe. Also, Louisville is going to be having a multi-team men's basketball event. By the way, notice the Wade Houston tip-off, by the way, during the 2020-21 season, college basketball season, by the way. The 9 teams are going to be Seton Hall, West Kentucky, UNC Greensboro, Winthrop, Arkansas Little Rock, Duquesne, Southern Illinois, and Prairie View. 18 games. Now there's going to be 18 games over a 10-day stretch, starting November 25th through December 4th, by the way. Louisville's going to face Seton Hall November 27th, by the way. And 9 of these teams will be at the Galt House Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky, by the way. So that's where they're going to be. That's across the that's connected to the KFC Yum Center. So that's 9 teams are going to be, by the way, everybody. So that's all you need to know. So that's all there is to it. All right, hang on. So that's all there is to it. I'm doing a live stream, so hang on about that. Also, ladies and gents, I want to say the fact that Delonte West, he is recovering for sure. He's doing kayaking and frisbee golf, by the way. So he's on the road to recover now. Also, ladies and gents, I want to say happy sandwich day. Enjoy your favorite sandwiches. That's all you guys got to do. Enjoy your favorite sandwiches. That's all you got to do. Ladies and gents, I want to say happy birthday wishes out to Amber Nova, Andrade, John Shuster, Kendall Jenner, Kay Cashaw, Capshaw, Dolph Lundgren, Bob Feller, Roseanne Barr, Nav, Cap, Cameron Lynn, Chloe Sims, Miss Jackie O, Soul Cowboy Sung Mina, E. Honda, Ian Wright, Gemma Ward, Phil Sims, Dennis Miller, Tyler Hansborough, Dwight York, Larry Holmes, Ty Lawson, Elise Perry, Aria Giovanni, Dawn Marie, Rosanna Fernandez Maldonado, Kyle Singers, Shayna Rose, Lace Morris, Lauren Toyota, Jermaine Jones, Samaya Fandon, Darren Sharper, Maddie Barber, Lamar Woodley, Tom Bahali, Johnny Knox, Carlos Dansby, Davika Park, Damian Woody, Tom Wood, Dominic Latoul, Yael Everbach, Derek Cope, Nasambra, Luciana Jimenez, Dwight Evans, Yaliz, Cock, Rashawn Stone, Mauricio Iram, Shratama, Mukherjee, Frank Pritchard, E. Honda, and Street Fighter 5's E. Honda. So send your brother wishes, brother shows, brother tweets, everybody. That's all it's got to do, everybody. And that's all there's you need to know, everybody. So that's all there is to everybody on that note. So nothing more that we said right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it there for the election day and voting day special, the Khalil Level Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Level Sports Board YouTube channel on Facebook by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments to reaction, your thoughts on the G-Men being robbed of that defensive pass interference call. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts and reactions. I'll address response to everybody. Send your votes in, by the way, for sure. So, vote if you think that call should have been made. Let me know about the comment section. I'll address response to everybody. What are your thoughts exactly on the Wisconsin versus Purdue game being canceled due to the coronavirus saga? Finding the Wisconsin Badgers. Let me know about that in the comment section. He doesn't Trent Bam being out of the hospital after he had air flowing to his bloodstream, by the way. And what are your thoughts about that? Just response to everybody on that note. So, brother, wish out to Amber Nova, to Kendall Jenner, to Andrade, Dolph Lundgren, John Shuster, Bob Feller, Siggy Fungus, Tyler Hansborough, Dwight York, Miss Jackie Soul Cover, Sung Mina, E. Honda, Ward, Dominic Latoul, Jermaine Jones, Darren Sharper, Aria Giovanni, and all the others out there. Send your brother wishes, brother shows, brother tweets, everybody on that. That's all you guys. What are your thoughts on Delonte West on the road to recovery for his while he's doing kayaking and frisbee golf? So please, we thoughts about that. I'll just sponsor everybody on that note. That's all you guys can do, everybody on that. John Elway has coronavirus, by the way, everybody. He's going to be isolating at home, so that's all there is you need to know on that. Alabama breaking news. Sometimes level days, so much, and a whole lot more in the close sports, but everything sports related, everything. So I got to say, take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with it. Bye bye.